What is up, Sagittarius? Thank you so much for being a part of the YouTube crew. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Don't forget to like the video, share, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. If you're a hater, please click the X at the right of your screen. It is really good. These are general readings, y'all. Take what you need. Leave the rest. I would say, you know, I'm taking personals, but I'm only taking personals from the people who are attached to the Patreon group. If you would like to join us over there, you should definitely check that out. It will be listed in the description box below, along with my Etsy spiritual boutique. All right. Yeah, that being said, I've got a lot of new merch and inventory over there. Y'all should definitely check that out. We're going to go ahead and see what Spirit thinks you need to know or be aware of for the week ahead, specifically for the Sagittarius. What does the Sagittarius need to know this week to be aware of, and what they can expect this week? I love it when they fly. Okay. That's sarcasm. All right. So what does the song that I was getting is I Want to Get Away, I Want to Fly Away, Lenny Kravitz. Okay. Okay, yeah. For some of you, it kind of feels like you might feel like you're talking to a brick wall in your place of employment, okay, or in regards to a legal situation. I feel like there's something going on in this time where it's just like we're not getting anywhere with this because you're dealing with people who are not enlightened or people who are not on the same wavelength as you, okay? I feel like there are things that are moving in this time, but it's like I feel like you may be dealing with someone who's very bullheaded or someone who has Taurus in their chart, okay? I see you as pulling yourself away from certain, I was about to say legalities, certain responsibilities in this time in order to see what's actually working best for you. All right. There's somebody here who is actually nervous about this. Okay. I feel like there's somebody here who you may work with on the daily or on some kind of regular basis who is, this person's been watching your every move, but it's so they know how to, you know, combat you, okay, or to try to get the same, it's like getting the same, not necessarily accomplishments, but somebody wants the same type of acknowledgement that you get from the people in your environment, okay? I feel like there is somebody here who has been taking notes of the way that you show up. It's like the way that you put yourself out there. Okay. And I feel like you're actually seeing something like this copycat energy this week that's really got like, can you not come up with your own material? Can you not come up with your own stuff? I feel like there's somebody here who has been like on your heels, on your tail, but there's something going on, like they're hitting some kind of block this week. Maybe you need to know that, because I feel like you may be getting a little bit frustrated at this point. You're like, every move I make, there's this person who they think that I can't see them, but I can see them, says the Sagittarius. I can see them very clearly. Okay. This person is not graceful at all. Okay. There's somebody here who is following you this week or who has been trying to follow you. They're not going to be able, it's like they're coming up the stairs. It's like they're chasing you up the stairs, but they're trying to stay a safe distance away so you don't see them following you. But it's like by the time they get to the stairs, there's so many people moving in a certain direction, they don't know which one to follow next, and they're trying to find you. Okay, this is also giving like energy signatures. There may be somebody who is trying to connect to your energy signature this week. Okay, you need to know to be aware of it. I feel like this is like a shuck and jive type situation. Okay, it's like you may be sending somebody on a wild goose chase this week, because it's like there's something about this person who, it's like imitation is a form of flattery, but you're not seeing it this way. Okay. I feel like, this person is panicking in this time because they cannot pick up on your energy frequency. There's something that you've done recently that you've changed and they cannot access you, okay? And you're like, this is about time, but are you really that pathetic to have to copy my every move, okay? I don't feel like you're legitimately calling this person out, but I feel like you are getting some kind of opportunity coming in for you this week, that a specific person in your life who has been trying to copy your every move, they can't make it through the door, okay? They're getting stopped at the door. They are freaking out, okay? There's somebody here who is trying to pull on your energy, but I feel like you have been definitely focusing on, for some of y'all's rights or what you can legally do to combat certain things, okay? For some of you, you are putting up some kind of firewall around, you know, your moves, the transformations that you are taking. For some of you, if you are into occult knowledge and like really focusing on your protection work, there's something that's actually going to be setting you apart from the rest this week. I feel like there's somebody here who may be trying to actually get to you, okay, communicate with you in some type of way, but you set up some kind of blockage or barrier between you and this individual to where they cannot access you, okay? They're finding out this week that they cannot access you, and it's putting them, I'm getting some kind of like, it's not a culture shock, it's a shock. I feel like you have got somebody shook in the fact that maybe you've changed your number, okay? You have called judgment on a specific situation, and it's like there's somebody here who, I don't know, maybe you've fallen out with before, maybe you've, you know, been on long distances before, but they could always still pick up on your energy frequency. There's something that you've done, there's some kind of shift that you've taken, this, you know, this move that you've just pulled to where somebody cannot access you. They can't get on the same frequency. This is actually a dream walker. This person has the ability to dream walk, okay? For some of you, you may be a dream walker as well, all right? There may have been somebody here who you were running into in the dream state, in that like astral plane, that you may have, you know, it's just trying to cut off communication at all costs. You have really been focusing, okay, on doing this. For those of you who have been focusing on getting some kind of firewall up, getting some kind of protection order, or get something in place to where somebody cannot mentally or physically access you, somebody's finding out that you've just done this, okay? For those of you who are doing, like, having to go the legal route, this person, there's some kind of judgment that is stopping somebody from being able to do this. I feel like there's somebody here who thought that they were stalking, like, in the dark, but they were being observed by maybe the legal system, okay? This is also giving the type of energy where somebody may have paid a private investigator to follow, you know, so this person's every move, okay? And there's something about whatever boundaries that you have set in place, they are not to be tampered with, or they cannot be tampered with, all right? And this is somebody who's very stubborn, very bullheaded, not used to being told what to do or being told no. They can't get through the firewall, and they're finding that out this week, y'all. So congratulations to whoever has had to do all that. It's actually working for you. Okay, you're gonna notice that things just start getting quieter. Like if there's been somebody who's been trying to, they blow you up every step that you take in order to kind of cause some kind of chaos or fear around your next move. That's being stopped. Okay, karma. All right, so somebody is receiving their karma in this time. They may have walked away from you in the past, but they always kept you on some kind of leash to where they could always come back. All right, you've changed up your energetic frequency. Some of you may have changed your number, okay? There's somebody here who is calling you or texting you and finding out that they have no access to you. They're feeling alone and isolated this week, okay? You need to know that. So for those of you who have been feeling like you can't make certain moves in this time for fear of being watched, okay, whatever a specific person, like whatever fears that they were trying to instill on you, this could be a It's giving Cancer. It's giving Cancer, Pisces. We've got Virgo out here and Taurus. All right. Let's see. Anybody else? Yeah, no, there's somebody here is in full-fledged panic mode because they can't access you. Okay, this is somebody who would constantly stalk your dreams. I'm telling you, they do all these things in the dark, or they do these things at night in order to be able to get away with certain things. I feel like for some of you, you may have actually changed up your location or switched your location. For some of you, you may have found some kind of tracker on a device at one point in time, and there's something that you have done in order to get some kind of peace of mind. Okay, so for some of you, it could be something legal, but I feel like for some of you, you're actually going to start noticing some kind of sense of fear go away. That fear that was trying to be sent your way, in fear of moving away from a person, moving away from a dynamic or situation, that is all rerouting this week, okay? And somebody's big scared because I feel like this person may have sent some really heavy energies, like trying to screw with you mentally, all right? There is some kind of major, like, it's an abrupt stop. Something's coming to an abrupt halt this week, okay? And you need to know that, okay? Look at it. And it could be a Capricorn too, right here, the shadow side on the bottom of the deck. There is somebody in this time who has sent a lot of confusing energies. Like, there's somebody having nightmares every night they're going to sleep. They are having sleepless nights and waking up in a chilled room. For those of you who are under some kind of spiritual attack, there is an entity that has gone back to somebody, and it's like they were trying to tell themselves that they're not seeing that. I feel like they're trying to either stay in their phone or stay on some kind of application to where they don't feel like they're being observed or they're being watched. Okay, there's somebody here who was watching you. Okay, this could have been somebody who was, you know, having readings done on you. Okay, I feel like that energy is flipping back on them, and they're picking up when they're asleep, when they're trying to sleep. They're picking up on this energy of being watched, like a lurking type energy. For those of you who are under some kind of, you know, manipulation attack, like it feels very like obsessive type energy. Somebody's getting hit with that, but it's almost like on the frequency of being screwed with by entities. Okay, so if there was somebody here who had sent entities towards you that are being rerouted this week and going back to whoever it was who had enlisted this, or who had called on these for these specific things to happen. Okay, for those of you, this may be confirmation to let you know that you are good. Okay, whatever this energy is that you've been combating, it's return to sender. This is a heavy return to sender this week. Okay, and you need to know whatever you did, you've accomplished what you've set out to. All right, something is being stopped. And it's like a heavy spirit. Look, Sagittarius came out. Spirit guides coming through in order to end something for you and get you to be able to move out of a situation that wasn't healthy for you, wasn't good for you. Okay? Anyways, that's what I have got for you guys this week. Don't forget to follow us over there onto Patreon and check out the spiritual merch on my Etsy store. Love you so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.